Hello, I am Lazaro Leal, President and Executive Director of Casa Maria, a special ministry of Catholic Charities in the Archdiocese of San Antonio. I just wanted to start off with sharing why Casa Maria was thought of. Previously at Catholic Charities, I served as Parish Outreach Coordinator, where I got to work with many different priests, helping parents with rental assisted needs. And oftentimes, it wouldn't be just 1 month, but it'd be a few months at a time that they needed assistance with. So from there, I thought, you know, affordable housing is a truly important need for single parent households. So I'm just going to share a bit about Casa Maria as well. Casa Maria promotes the dignity of life through affordable housing, educational opportunities, which include parenting classes as well as financial literacy classes. The initiative is to reduce homelessness among single-parent households, especially where one parent is absent, whether it be from a breaking of a marriage vow or the sad news of a passing of a parent. This is really about the dignity of life for each of our clients. And we can achieve this through family self-sufficiency, something that is very important to create new pathways for our younger generation. So there's been a rise of homelessness nationwide, but I focus more specifically on San Antonio. From 2022 to 2023, a 5.3% increase in homelessness. And then the increase increased to 6.8% the year after. And we chose to focus on single parent households because it's only one income, actually not so much one income, but rather one income source being that one parent. So what are our programs? We have financial literacy classes and workshops, and we have that done through our various partnerships, but more specifically through our family self-sufficiency program at Catholic Charities. We also have specific classes for moms and for dads. So there's different needs for moms and dads. For example, a dad wouldn't be breastfeeding. And then also looking at the fact that general parenting classes are in need for either parent type, whether it be mom or dad. So those are our mixed classes as well. And then it would be Catholic Charities if there wouldn't be case management, a truly holistic approach to understanding the entirety of needs that single parent may have. Here at Casa Maria, our main areas of focus are financial literacy, parenting classes, and affordable housing units. But we did not forget about our relationship with Catholic Charities, who also has mental health resources for single parents, among other resources as well. So there's two main organizational goals at Casa Maria. One, to help single parents become family self-sufficient, and two, reduce homelessness amongst single parent families. And these are important because we want to break the cycle of poverty. And what greater gift than education, financial literacy, and affordable housing? And this won't only affect the parents, but it'll trickle to the children as well and help them lead better lives for themselves as well. So the timeline. It is important to look at that we need to acquire land for this initiative. So that's going to be a Q1 focus. But also we can look at gathering upcoming clientele through our selection process as well. And then hopefully in Q3, we can attain the land, and I already have it developed within Q4. So program evaluations is very important. There's ways to measure a parent's progress in our education programs. And it's two different programs looking at financial literacy as well as our parenting classes. And then there's opportunity for these parents to build community with one another, especially when their children merge in the schools around Casa Maria as well. And then looking at our direct services. Direct services refer to our case management as well as our other programs offered at Catholic Charities, whether it be grace counseling through counseling or at our St. Stephen's Care Center with food assistance, which clients receive 4 times a year. And then looking at client engagement, we can track that through attendance records as well as their assessments on how they did in the classes as well. And then sustainability plan. It is important to have all forms of engagement possible, especially when it comes to our board of directors, where we can get talents from them, as well as other resources, which may include financial resources or connections that we would need. Also looking at our community relations and partnerships. Partnerships such as Corazon Ministries, CAM, the Christian Assistance Ministry, the City of San Antonio, amongst many others. And then grant maintenance. That's also a key part of keeping funding for Casa Maria, and also the constant grant application process. Also, we can't forget public events that are accessible to all of our community members. And that's a way of us attaining possible clientele for when clients move on from Casa Maria as well. And also our special quarterly events, which would be different galas, art events, anything we can do to raise funds and awareness of Casa Maria. The budget. The numbers for the initial starting year are staggering, and they'll acclimate during the years. So the first year is always going to be very high. So salaries are going to be one of the stable numbers, being at $179,000. And then looking at benefits being around $36,000. Staff development being around $4,000. Travel being around $5,000. Why is there a travel budget? Simply looking at, okay, that's going to be taking care of mileage reimbursement, travel for conferences, to stay on trends of maintaining affordable housing. Space costs, which mainly goes to our classrooms, our buildings that we'll need at Casa Maria for our residents. Utilities estimated around $10,000 a month. And then looking at classroom materials, which is under other. And then also looking at the total budget being $4.3 million. Feel free to reach out to me with any more questions. Casa Maria is a very much needed resource for this amazing city. Thank you for your time. Don't hesitate to reach out with my contact information available on the screen.